Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. It's been a hot minute, and I want to thank you first and foremost for hanging out and understanding that we had to go into hiatus for a few weeks. I'll tell you in just a minute, but today is June 2nd. Can you believe it? 3 whole weeks, man. And I'm telling you, we were jonesing to get back to you. So let me slip into the chat and real quick and welcome those of you that are here tonight. We humbly appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with us so we can do a little sit and chat and just play catch up a little bit and work on tiny projects. Michelle, thank you for coming tonight. Joydy, hello, hello. Yay, yay, I missed everyone. Good evening from Washington. Pulley up. I'm going to say that wrong. Pulley up, Washington. Donnell, yay, we're back. We missed y'all very much. We've missed you guys more than you know. And Joe, she's back. Let me see. Joe's telling her little snots. Yes, he he has something else today. Mike, yes, I was laughing as soon as I saw that as well. Disco Queen and the Squirrels. If you're in green, thank you for hanging out as well, and we hope to see you in some of the squirrel Zooms. Let me see, little sis, I'm still laughing. I almost snorted my Dr. Pepper, I tell you. He comes up with some pretty good stuff. Day's in the house. Thanks, babe. I'm glad to see you back. So are we. It's been a hot minute, I tell you. We're a little bit rusty on the back end. Stephanie's in the house. Hey, sweetie. Sassy. It's good to see you. Let me see. I'm just skimming. Janine's in the house. Hey, sweetie. Day. Let me see. I've got Day. Heather. Hey, sweethearts. Sorry I missed you today, too. Let me see. Becky's in the house. We all missed you guys more than you know. Skim real quick. I love to sew. Welcome, sweetheart. We've missed you, Anne-Marie. Hello, everyone from Moreno Valley, California. So Terry's in the house. Hello, sweetie. Candace, you're in the house. Yay. Happy birthday to our oldest minion. I was going to say that too. And Franny, so glad you're back. Thank you. We have been through it, I'm telling you, but nothing like other people in our area. Oh, our oldest minion is 15. Can you believe it? Elizabeth, good evening. And I am caught up. So I'll give the control panel back to the boss because I don't like to play with it. We love you guys so much. So as you all know, our area, May 13th and 14th, were hit with severe flooding. Joe and I, we got a good bit, but nothing compared to areas up above us. If anybody would like to see any of that nonsense, I can't even call it anything else. You can Google Western Maryland flood May 13th and 14th, and you'll be able to see how catastrophic it was in our area. Many of the areas, Western Port, Goodwill, it would be called Coney. What's the other ones? Georges Creek. all the way down. And as you know, if it's above you, it's coming downhill, and we live on the downslope of it. And we got it too, but we got less than they did, and we're thankful. The worst part of it all is for us is it forced us to do major, what would you call it, Joe? Decluttering?
Yeah.
So our garage, we had areas set up in it, and Joe had an office down there as well. Everything in his office was total loss. Everything in the storage area was total loss. We just got to the point to where once we could get down there and work, we just bagged and tossed. We didn't even look. If it's been down there that long, it was time to go. So we called it a big spring cleaning. All of our fabric and everything important was up here, and we're good with that. One room left to go, and Joe's going to have to do that with the guys, and that's his tool room. June's in the house. Let me see. Today is my mom's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mama. Wednesday is my oldest son's 26th. This is going to be a busy month with birthdays. That is awesome. More room for fabric. I would never put fabric down there. I tell you, after what we've witnessed, never, ever, ever will fabric go down there. I've got my batting there, but it's up high, and it's going to migrate. As soon as I can get someone to carry the boxes of it up here, it'll get behind the long arm. Hello, everyone. Been enjoying the quiet in my house today. I bet you have, Amy, and welcome back. So let me see. Space bags. That's what's going to be. I'm telling you, but I'm not. If it's down there, it's going to be out of sight, out of mind. I need to really be focusing on, I have to see it, use it, and I said this year I was going to be doing quilting with a purpose. Well, I got sidetracked with Joann's. They threw me a curve. They were going out of business, and I can't pass up a good deal. Can you guys? I mean, in the beginning when they were going out, the deals weren't so good. But towards the end, I was picking up fabric for 70 and 90% off, and Joe's like, buy the bolt. And they bought in Michigan and in Indiana, and we've just really had a good time, shopping. So we've spent a lot more than what I anticipated, but I've got fabric for this year's projects, next year's, and a lot of packing. So we're quite pleased with what we were able to save, even though we did go over budget. But when you're a quilter, you're going to go over budget, right? But Joe's aware of everything we spent. So we're okay with it. Let me see, a lot going on the back end after we spent, the first week was waiting on the waters to go down and dry up enough that we could get downstairs and start bagging and tagging and hauling. Then on week 2, we had another bout of flooding go through. So we've really endured a lot of water in our area. We did manage in between the storms to get our little tiny garden in. And this is the first year we're actually doing a little garden, but it's just something fun for me to play with. We've taken out the pool since I can't use it, and we're using that area for a little garden area. And if it works out good, I might expand it next year. We'll see what happens. Brenda Foley is in the house. Hello, beautiful. Let me see. On the back end, we've kept the Zooms open day, and the other mods have been gracious enough to handle any and all messages and things like that. If we didn't get back to you, we are sorry, but we did the best we could. We've had multiple storms, power outages, flooding, you name it. God threw it at us, and we handled it like troopers. Hey, Kay. Welcome, sweetie. If I've missed any of your emails and we did not respond, please resend your emails. That's all I can tell you. Let me see. I'm going to have tentatively about 10 spaces open for my June retreat for 2026 in Walnut Fort, Pennsylvania. If you're interested in that, shoot me an email and I will forward you the information. It always goes to first come, first serve. After I do my Tennessee retreat, my retreat attendees always get the first, if they're coming back or not coming back, and then I'll open up spots. But I look for Tennessee to stay full, to be honest with you. I am checking out a few other venues to possibly do a few more this coming year. But we have a lot going on the back end, so I'm holding back a little bit. But you're going to see us segue a lot more into the retreats as well. Joydy, thank you, sweetheart. Let me see. I've got so much info. Debbie in Quilt Fact, on behalf of her, she loves you all dearly, but she needed to take the summer off. Personal, family, she just wants to really hone in on enjoying this first season of her retirement and focusing on things she really wants to do offline. So don't drive her nuts. Just shoot her a message from time to time. Her in Quilt Fact group is going to stay very active. If you need her and you have her number, that's the best way to get it. Any of her members are welcome to come over and hop in with the squirrels while she's on her hiatus. She needs this time, so please bless her with that gift of time. It's priceless, and she's got a lot to do, and she wants to take this without any guilt. Let me see. Jean Truelove has also shut down her channel. If you just want to go over and see her farewell video, she explained that she is stepping back. That never means when they say they're stepping back that they're leaving forever. You never know what is going to happen. She may feel led to come back. I don't know. But she's had her video. You know about Donna Jordan. I'm trying to keep updated if I'm forgetting anybody. Next thing on the order of business to fill you guys in on is Day. She has a special project, and I hope that everybody within range of listening, I'm going to ask her to drop her P.O. box in the chat. And this is going to run for a few months. You know how we all have these little itty bitty teeny weeny, any scrap, any size is what I'm asking you to do. Put them in a bag and mail them today. There's a special project. I cannot remember the name of the organization, but they take the scraps and it's by the pound, and this organization gets paid by the pound for this fabric. They grind it up and turn it into something else. Day was explaining it to me. She's going to have to give the name of the organization, but it's fantastic. And very rarely do Joe and I really hone in and plug on something. But when she was talking to us about this, it resonated with us because she's like we like to give back. This is a way for us as quilters to help an organization out, and it's not going to cost you anything. But instead of hitting your trash can, it's going to go in the mail to Day's P.O. box. It's called Kids in Disaster. Kids in Distress. I couldn't remember the name. I forgot to write it down. It's just going to be amazing to see the outpour of love that everybody has. It doesn't matter if it's a little sliver or if it's a big slice. You guys, I know together we can really help Day with this big turnout for all of us. And it's a way to give back. So instead of the trash can, take a month or two and just have a scrap bag there and offset it, mail it today. And she will let you know, put a note in there with a email or something that she can say, hey, I got it, thank you, or whatever. Let me see. Hey, Donna Joan, everyone, great to have you back. Hey, Zaza, it's good to be back. We've been slow, but we're getting back. We need to get back into a good algorithm. So if y'all can share our channel, share any of our videos to help us get back into a good rhythm, we would humbly appreciate it. Tennessee Retreaters for October, speak up or hold your peace. LOL, I'm a hugger. You don't like hugs? Then say so. Bring your swimsuits. There's a hot tub there. You're going to have a good time. Suzanne Taylor, hello. Word of the day. Hold on. Make the chat stop. Redolent. Redolent, I think. Heather, if I'm wrong, give me a new word. I'll take 5 on the next word. Fabric for sure. I will ask about the padding and get back to y'all. Yes. Today you have all access to everything, so you'll be able to keep everybody up. I was going to ask about the batting scraps too. Yes. Hi, ladies. Have not been able to watch for quilt. I've been a while taking care of my husband. Luis, he's still in our prayers, sweethearts. Let me see. Yay. She said yay. That means I got it. Thread strings. I think she said any kind of scraps. So whether it's your leftover stuff on a bobbin, whatever, you had it the first time. Thank you. I was not sure. So Joe's going to be working on the back end over the next week or two. So we want to get a way for me to put a calendar up. So you guys are going to know what's going on. And you'll be able to set it and really see what's coming and what you can look forward to. Our girl Heather has drafted a pattern, and that is going to be amazing. You're going to need to, Heather, before I spill the tea on that, is it going to be for the squirrels only, or is it going to be open to everybody? Those coming to retreat can bring me, there's in PA and Tennessee, yes. That'll be fun. Red Olens. That's what I thought he was, Heather. We'll do day. Yeah, save the postage. If you're coming to the retreats, bring it. Like I said, if you're interested in the PA retreat, I'm going to have multiple spots open this coming year. So after we leave this retreat next week, I'll have a better head count because they will be seeing a paper that they can tell me, yes, I'm coming or no, I'm not. And then I'll have a better count. C-Card, hello. Oh, welcome, welcome. So anyway, why we sit and chat a spell, I wanted to challenge myself. You know how we all have those itty-bitty projects or something you just want to get into. I'm not sure I'm going to really dive too deep into this, but we're going to see. I see a lot of things about tiny piecing. Have you done tiny piecing? If so, give me a heart in the chat. I want to see what you all think. I have been saving a lot of my cutoffs and making a secondary block. And we all know we do that from time to time if we want to save them. I'm doing it for the Donna Jordan pattern, but this one here is for a different project. And so I contacted Block Lock and I got a wee little 1.5 little block lock. You won't be able to see it very well because of the colors here, but that's what this is. It's the block lock. And if you're interested, do what? Jay wants me to hold it here. They can't see it very good there either. But it's a block lock. And you can either buy it through my Amazon link or there'll be a link in the description box for it as well after the ending of the video. But I really like Fallon's because it's got the little holder on it to make sure that my ruler does not slide. But you work with what you have right now. But I've been cutting these off for one project in particular because I want to keep the same colors going along the way. And this is going to be a fun project. And if you want, I'll bring you along for the journey. It's going to be a wall hanging. This is not going to be a quilt. And if it turns out the way that I am hoping it does, then we'll see what else I can do with tiny piecing. Yeah, I found the tiny, you're going to love this. I have a very, very tiny 28 millimeter. This was sent in to me by Mitzi. And then I bought Day and I these cool little tiny 3-inch cutting mats. I'm trying to get her talked into going tiny as well. And she's like I am. It's going to be a challenge. But you never know what you want to get into. So I know I'm really into the 2.5s. They're my favorites to upcycle and do projects with. But I also know I'm getting more into the scrappy and the batik. But this one here, the colors is for this cutoff project. It's all predominantly a lot of peach colors. So this project, we're going to name something peach. I'm not sure yet until we get the pattern figured out what I'm going to do. But it's going to be a fun one. It's going to use the 10 Sisters grid after I get all of these made. And we'll see just how small this puppy is going to be. Awesome Sauce Day. Oh my God, I love teeny notions. Isn't it not cute? Irish Sale Lady, I'm taking all my cutoffs into 1.5. Not sure what I'm doing with them. I just think it's going to be so cute. Donna, how big is that tiny cutting mat? It's 3 inches. I found these online on my Amazon, and I couldn't pass it up. When you're bored and you can't work up here and you're too tired from working in the garage / basement, you have to shop, right? So that's what I chose to do. And I sat downstairs and I was like, I just want to do something with my tiny, tiny pieces. So that's what we're doing. Let me see. Holy cow, there is no way I'd ever use anything that small with my hand unicorn. I say bad things happening to me. I was doing this with just a tiny mat. And I told Joe, I said, I really wish I could have gotten hold of Matt and Fallon to get a wee little tiny one, because then it won't slide. So then I decided I would bring out the what is this, Matt Raleigh Blake cutting instruments, and that way it's not going to slide so much. But I'm being very careful. I tried with the tiny cutter and it slides too much for me. So Joe's like, nope, put it up, use the big one. That's what you're used to, use the big one. I like to use 1.5 piecing. My Kona box of the month, I made same block with 1 inch. And I think that's cool. I'm just not, I know I'm going to do a project and I'm writing the pattern for said project. So not sure yet what it's going to come out like. So far I've got one little bin cut up and they are ready. So like I said, I have multiple little bins and I'll be working on these for quite some time because honestly, I got lazy and yeah, me lazy, right? And I threw these in and didn't circle back to cut them down because I wanted to figure out what I was going to do with them first. So here we are today playing with them. Look at those tiny, are they not cute? I honestly could not put those cutting mats up. They were just, once they hit the cart, I told Joe, I said, I ordered something fun. And he's like, what? And I was like, don't worry about it. Wait till you see. And then when it came, he's like, you can't use them. I said, trust me. Trust the process. Smaller is better. Yes, smaller is definitely better. So what does everyone have? Big summer plans this year? Susan Dalymat, I couldn't think of the word. Yes. If I could find one of those wee little tiny spin things, I can't think of the name. Remember back in the 70s and 80s, they had it on the table. This Lazy Susan, I believe. If I could get one of those wee little tiny ones, I would hook it to this and spin it around. That would make it so much fun. Always trying to up my game just a little bit. But we shall see. If anybody sees one, let me know. It's got to be about 3 inches by 3 inches. Or if anybody has a husband that makes stuff, let me know. Little tiny. That's the key. Tiny piecing, tiny projects, tiny cutting mat, and a tiny laser Susan. I think that would be cool, and I could hook this to it and spin. How darling would that be? Papa Joe, just to let you know, I will not be live this coming Sunday. Family stuff with my mom and aunts coming up. So that means don't send her mean email. He's over here laughing. I'll just go longer on Sunday. Donna, I have 28 pinwheels I made from my drop diamonds for you, the Donna Jordan quilt. If you can use them, you may have them. Yes, please send them along. Thank you so much. Yes, I have a box set aside just like this one with these little tinies. And on the left side needs squared up. The right side of the box is they're already squared down to what I need. So that's going to be a fun project as well. I'm definitely using the 10 Sisters grid with that one. And see how it slid? There you go, Day. You get an extra. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. It slid on me. So we just have to press down a little bit harder. I found one on Amazon that is 4 inches. Oh, really? Send me the link to my group in my group. I will look for it. I think that would be so cute. That way I don't have the big area taken up with the big mat. I can just use the little one. But look how cute these turn out. Are they not adorable? And I'll be doing this for Lord knows how long. I'll probably take this to a retreat with me. If anybody at retreat, by the way, and you're free and you want to square up tiny little blocks, this is what we have. This summer plans are to help hubby to make for surgery number 7 and then recover. Oh, good Lord. I thought he was almost done. But bright side, you still have him. So we're going to look at the bright side, Amy. Let me see. Bullison pot turntables are good as they have ball bearings. I never heard tell of. Bolognese. How I say that?
Bonsai.
Bonsai. Yeah. Bonsai pot turntables are good. I never heard tell of. Can you take a screenshot of that, Joe, for me? That way I'll have it. Donna's little sweatshop. Can you imagine I roll into retreat and say, hey, anybody? I'm jonesing to do little tiny pieces. Fat Quarter Shop has a small rotating mat, Kimberly's. Ooh. You guys are good to me. I have aprons to make this summer as well as some other things I want to make. Yeah, I'm going to also lead a project in here. Have you ever heard tell of reusable paper towels? I tell you, it's going to be a gas to do. And that's going to be one of the projects coming up. I'm not sure if I'll do it on Friday night or if I will do it on Sunday. But it's going to be fun. And I want to bring y'all along for that one. It's, you know how everything gets real pricey, and then sometimes you just want something that's going to hold up just a little bit better. Well, I think reusable paper towels would be so fun. And I've seen a lot of different places making them and showing how you can do them. But I think there's a way to make it really fun. So let's do that. They're also cheaper, Donnie, because they're not sewing related. Fat Quarter Shop mini rotating mats are not very good. I didn't think so either. I have to have Joe help me and we'll look for that. Thank you, Zaza. I'm going to make a bunch of pillowcases after making my first one this week. I love them. I think the pillowcases are, I think they're awesome. And if you have like a social services in your area, believe it or not, they do take donations of pillowcases because when some kids leave their home, and not by choice, they leave with nothing and they're carrying a market bag with their clothes. It's very, very sad. So to have a pillowcase, at least something that they can call their own, that's cool too. I know ours accepts them, so I'm sure other areas do as well. I love the Fat Quarter Shop mat. Awesome. Congrats, Becky. It's the best. Let me go up to Becky. I'm going to be making baby stuff for my first grandbaby coming in November. That is awesome. That's a blessing to the max. I tell you what, all grandkids are a blessing, but that first one, it's like a different season of your life is about to take hold. And it's like, I don't know how to explain it. You have more time than you did as mom. And I know it's not fair to say that, but even if you were stay-at-home mom, you get to cherish the journey more with the grands. I worked a lot, and I love my kids, but my grandkids, man, I got more time with them. So it's been the best. It's coming in a couple sizes. Let me see. They're fun to make. Congrats, Becky. I have the Susan Dilly. That's what I have here. No, I have the Raleigh Blake one. I'm sorry. I just need something that's going to be a lot smaller than this one. Because I don't want anything to move and then I'd be saying, well, I'm off for another few weeks because guess what? I took the tips off. And I'm not talking of my blocks. I'm talking fingers. So Joe's like, no, we're not doing that. See, if I lay it here, you're not able to see. Is this one okay this way?
Better.
He's like, the blue is so much better, but then it's not sliding if I'm using this. Safest way, then I put that over and do this. So, okay, as long as they can still see. Let me see. So let me see, have you learned anything on any of the other channels coming up? There's a lot of things this summer. I see a lot of people taking fun vacations, cruises, visiting fun places. If you're not in our squirrel group, please consider joining because there's always fun to be had. And I always guarantee you at least one sewing a month. But in the summertime, I really, Day and we open it up to anybody that's in the group because we like to sew. I have the Susan. Yeah, I saw that. I read that. Thank you, everyone. So appreciate it. Do whatever keeps your fingers on. Yes, because we have another race coming up, Mike. You just don't know it yet. I need to win that fairy frost, right? It wasn't too fair the first time. Now that I'm getting better at it, I really want to blow the doors off. What'd you say, Mike? Can we do that? Another race. Would that not be a blast? Maybe we can do it at retreat. We'll have the room divided up. We'll have our own cheering section. We'll race at something. Probably ironing or something. Speed FPP. I'm down. We'll let Day pick the pattern. That would be so funny. It was fun to race with you, Mike. I appreciated that. I needed that boost. Or kick in the tokus, whatever you want to say. I'm making a quilt for my big sister who is my rock. Awesome. What is your favorite kind of sewing? Is it FPP? Is it traditional? Is it EPP? Is it the, I call it the dreaded hexie, but Sassy would slap me for saying that. She is doing a beautiful project right now of hexies. And I tried hexies, I made a bunch, and I blessed someone else with them because there is no way I could sit and hand sew those poppies. So I hope that who they went to, they became a blessing. It just, I got intimidated and had to quit. LOL, no hand stuff for me. No, God made sewing machines for a reason, right? Hey, I know, Mike. My treadle machine's going to be at the retreat. How about we both do a project on the treadle and we time it? How cool would that be? Winner gets something fun. I think that would be cool. No hands up. I love EPP. I love to watch people do EPP. I honest to God, I can't hold the thin needles. I just can't do it. I've tried and I end up jabbing myself too much. Ooh, a treadle. It's been forever. My feet will be a mess. I'm in. Let's do it. When Brenda gets to retreat, we'll have to everybody help and we'll get the treadle unloaded and brought in and we'll use the treadle machine and do something. I think that would be a hoot. I haven't, like when I was a child, I saw my grandma use one, so it'd be fun. So we'll call it the treadle challenge. Oh, a treadle. I think you will love it. We just have to find out what kind of needles. I'm sure it's going to need some needles. I just tried FPP and I really like it. It's the funnest, I'm telling you. Best sewing jelly roll strips together. Can you imagine? That would be so funny. But there's only one machine, so we couldn't race each other. Yeah, we could maybe do 20 and see how long it takes to do 20. There's 42 strips, so we do 21 each, then join them together. That would be fun. It would be like watching me on a treadmill. Can you imagine how winded we're going to be? Go. And you accepted the challenge, so you all in, Mike? We'll see how it goes. I think that's going to be hilarious. Joe's sitting here shaking his head. I wonder how fast Donna's feet will go. Will need to go to make her jukey speed. You got to remember, I have only one foot that'll be able to work it, so it will still be fun. I like a good challenge. Do you want to bring the jelly roll, Mike, or you want me to bring? That will be a fun challenge. I got in trouble last time I typed that. Oh, it's going to be fun. Can you imagine? We'll make sure we do it live too, so we can share the love. I'll bring my good tripod that'll correct itself. No one will have to hold it. No treadmill. That's a fitness retreat. No treadmill. This is supposed to be fun. We'll have to make some sweat towels too. Like people can dab us as we're really humming with these. You have to share the fun. We'll get together, Mike, and talk beforehand. I think it would be hysterical. I would say you sew one, I sew one, and we jump up and down the whole time. But it's too hard for me to get up and down. But that would be funny. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Mike and I, we gel pretty good together. Those bits, I got them right here, baby. I got them right here for you. Joe's going to get me a little can from over on the other side, and we're going to start you a nice little tidbit pile. Yeah, I'm just pushing them all to the side for right now. If you make the reusable kitchen towels first, you'll be all set. That's what I mean. Bring enough stuff, have everybody make them, and we just dab. You were the salty twin. Yes. Mikey, you are at an advantage if Donna has to use both feet. Hey, Day, you're right. But it's okay. He won't cheat me. Yeah, I'd have to have someone grease my brace so I'm not like the tin girl coming. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Straddle still needs a belt put on. We'll get it done. It's got the belt there. We'll just do it there. We got this. Day. Tape my legs together. Can you imagine? That would be so hysterical. Yeah, Brenda, you'll have to show me what size screwdrivers and things like that I would need to bring. Because I can put a belt on. That's not hard. Mikey saw it. Mikey, wear long pants. They don't joke when they pull the tape. Yeah, we taped Day up at one of our retreats and held her hostage. And we took the tape off and yeah, it kind of went ouch. Yeah, that would hurt. You would definitely be hairless if you had any. Day's been a good sport for a few years because we put her in all kinds of mischief. Yeah, it's easier on the spinner. Don't you wish they had like the part that you could trim so your fingers could stay wet from? Line it up. Could you see him yell, Day, when we pulled the tape off? I have to get that real sticky tape. That would be a hoot. I kid you not. I think that slid on me there. I'm not cutting it. I think it slid because it's crooked. Yes, it did. One more bites the dust, Day. You're getting a bigger pile as I go along tonight. Donna, I have 7-inch cutting mat I can bring you to retreat. Sounds good. Head on in, everyone. I'm lurking as I eat dinner. What are we having tonight, babe? Duct tape is good for leg waxing. Could you imagine? Could you hear him, Zaza? You would hear him yell all the way over there. That would be hysterical. I kid you not. He would definitely cry like a girl. He knows I'm always down for a good challenge, and that would be a fun one. Has anybody seen the Quilters? What do they call that? Documentary on the YouTube? That was really good. I'm not kidding. You cutting them look so easy. No, I'm just kind of, what do you call it? Winging a prayer on them. If they don't fit the right spot, they're going to die. I'm just trying to keep them like pressed down hard enough so it doesn't slide. That's why I made sure it was the blog log. Mike prepared to be waxed at retreats. Zaza won't ever have to worry about the roots. Joe's over here shaking his poor head at Mikey. He can't catch a break. 26 is going to be a fun year for all of us. Absolutely. I could just see him. Don't pull hard, Day, is what he would say, you know? I'd be like, what? Let me take it off. No, I won't even make him tape up. I believe in me. We got this. No, don't pull slow. No, you got to pull really, really fast. What is that strong tape? It's not yeah, just say gorilla tape, Mikey. Gorilla tape. Mike's like, me and Joe, I thought we were friends. 1, 2, zap. No, I would never hurt Mikey. We love him. Joe says, what? That'll pull his skin off too. We're not going to do that. We will not let him get hurt. No one was hurt in the making of that video, right, Mike? Could you imagine the scream? I couldn't do it. People be like, hey, you're supposed to be taking care of people, not ripping their skin off. So what is your funnest outing going to be this year for this summer? I'm curious. Day's our world traveler, so we know she's going to be traveling a lot. What's a little torture among friends? Mikey, remember, we have to call Zaza. We're not even going... I would pay the bill for that. We would have to call her and say, Zaza, you in? I'll sleep with one eye open. You won't have to, honey. That would seriously be funny. I couldn't be the one to pull the tape. With Day, we were all carrying on, and I forgot that it was going to hurt. And yeah, she got waxed. When she let out a wahoo and her little chinny chin got red, we knew we waxed her. It was not funny. She can run very fast. You guys are too cute. So since I'll be going long on Sunday, I think I'll do the paper towel, reusable paper towels on Sunday. That way we can take some time and work a few of them up. So if you guys want to sew along, feel free to grab your sewing machine, grab your fabric, grab your terry cloth that you would like to use, or what is that called? The microfiber cloths. You can get them at the Walmart, and you can get 2 extra towels from 1. And then all you do is put a little basket in your kitchen. When you grab them, use them, and put them next to be washed. And just think you can decorate your kitchen up with that. I think it'd be fun. Because, like, I don't see the fun in it. But we'll see. But they look really fun to make, and they'd be sweet Christmas gifts. And I'm falling behind on those. So we need to get those going. Mike, she might not pull it off, but she'd put it on and watch what someone else did. Hey, what you mean? Thank goodness it was Banner Step. That craft done stick to nothing. unpaper test takes minutes to takes longer to cut the fabric. LOL, ask how I know. I think they're just adorable, and I think that's the way to go, honestly, if you like to upcycle and do fun stuff. I really do. I think they're going to just be a fun project. So now I have these cut and sized up, and as you can see, I have many more bins to go. And I'll be doing this over the weekend, or I might just let this be one of those quilt retreat projects. I'll bring the quilt retreat, so if I don't have time to sew a big project, I can work on just squaring these up, because I have a bin full that need done. Then I'll be working through and be able to say, voila, they're done. They're not even calculated by how many I need. It's just a matter of, I seen them, I like them, and we're doing them. So I don't want to keep you all too long tonight. I want to get this done, and then I'm going to call it a night. I have Donna's quilt on the long arm, and I really want to try to get that puppy done for her tomorrow and get it out in the mail by Wednesday. That way, one more thing off my plate before we leave for a retreat. So I want to thank you guys for popping in tonight. I might try to do some kind of a quick Zinny Zoom tomorrow, maybe, or Wednesday. Show you the little outside garden area, depending on the rain, and bring you along for that. It's going to be fun. I've got a lot planted in a little space, but we'll see how it turns out. It's either going to produce good for me, or it's been a big waste of time, but a learning experience. We've definitely missed you guys. We humbly appreciate you hanging out with us. My husband has his surgery tomorrow. We'll be praying, Zaza. Please shoot me a private message after and let me know he's okay. So we love you guys. Take care. God bless. Have a fabulous week if we don't see you back. And we'll definitely be back on Friday night. So we love you guys. Take care.